Ghost wards cannot manifest. Wards.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Something has me. Wards.
Wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done. Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Call on me. I'm right here, you know.
Have some of this.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void. So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Of course.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now at first I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Can you prove that? Where's your evidence?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Yes, we learned of it in Fort Jericho.
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of it?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world. Unfortunately, the Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through.
Would you? That would be splendid.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and shape.
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I'm a man of many sciences.
That raises more questions than it...
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As a cult, each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where...
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident.
I didn't...
Suddenly, you're a man of few...
I'd rather not involve those not present.
We find you up to your neck in the blackest magic, speechifying about...
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the
I can imagine.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would... So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything,
The Araloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the...
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find... Oh, God! I need a wee bit of help here. Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Wards, you're on your own. Ghost wards cannot manifest. Take care. The place is warded. I am warded. I cannot. I can't, Rory. A ward restrains me. Missed me?
Always.
Did we miss a few?
oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate too. Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was...
Innocence.
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You? It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. Something's concealed. The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
Your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
That was Deborah. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you. They never learn, do they? thing too? Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. Wards. Think you can fend for yourself?
I see a ghost ward. What are you doing down here?
Beware. Wards. Wards. Think you can fend for yourself? Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body. Wasn't I always?
Expect no less from you, Mr.
Think you could take on a ghost? Don't just stand there. Move! I'm right here. they dead?
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah was saying.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
No, this isn't good.
The greedy shall fall, unless certitudes be swamped and the final judgment.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
You're too soft. Get in its face.
Away with you!
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Shall we?
Take him under threat.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around that.
Wards, you're on your own.
And you will not be judged. Forgive, and you will
Those echoes we're hearing were the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
to deliver you from the way of evil. Your captives are unleashed upon you.
Did we miss a few? They never learn, do they?
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. I love doing that. I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
The innocent, guilty, the guilty, innocent.
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him.
What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through.
Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Think you could take on a ghost? I have another in sight.
They brought more friends.
You'll get it next time.
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or Bacche liquefy. This is something else. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them. We can't leave yet.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
You have turned your back from love, looked away when most needed. Guilty.
We need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? A strong memory clings to this place. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
Hiding the evidence perhaps of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Pascal must have feared the suspicious mob. Well, this can't be good.
Who are you?
Confess! Make them speak!
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let rule in the grave. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embraced one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poisonous poison. That poison will end you.
Bloody hell. Is that me? Cheap trick.
I have to do this myself.
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
Bloody hell, that stings.
Get yourself together.
Your strength's not helping. Let me. Shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow. Ghosts are dangerous, and I've no reason to show mercy. Bloody shadow. Nobody deserves to feel like an outsider. I need to be the one to face it. No, not anymore.
Where'd you go?
I'll take care of this thing. Your strikes do nothing. I'll take care of this thing. I can sure as hell try. Your strikes do nothing. This is going to vex me. I need to be the one to face it.
yourselves as saviors sent to the cross, but with your dark hearts the evil only worsens. No witches, and witches must fall.
And Tia died to help New Eden. And still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us?
Let me end this.
I'll take care of this thing. Bloody shadow.
I think this one is mine.
I need to be the one to fix it.
Judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for. I take the heart, you take the roots. sharpshooter.
Years of practice. That down there, it was. I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
My friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good